As you all know, I met my wife here 3 years ago. I saw her across a crowded room, and I said, I want my picture taken with her, which I'm sure many of you have said and will say tonight, which is absolutely lovely. Just know that she's mine. When we were married 2 years ago, we had an announcement in the New York Times. I'm a Smithy, I had to do that. And Jane's least favorite line in the whole thing was when I said that I was basically ignorant of her work. Which was true. But in introducing her tonight, I have to say, as I was thinking about it, I had no idea exactly how ignorant I was. Being an actress, a successful actress, is actually very hard work. Who knew? Being an actress that everyone likes, who is tremendously talented and open-hearted and has a great sense of humor about herself, is very, very hard work. And doing all of that while being a 6-foot-tall muck diver, you have no idea how hard that is. Now, as many of you know, Jane worked for quite a few years before she was on Glee. Many of us watched in delight as she made out with Jennifer Coolidge in Best in Show, or as she made out with Sybil Shepherd in The L Word. And what you might not know is before and during that time, Jane did literally thousands of guest spots and voiceovers and small jobs. And she does it just because she loves the work. She still does. She loves being an actress. The pay is better now. Thank goodness. But she still really just loves it. And I have to say, until right now, the proudest moment I've had as Jane's wife is watching her when she won an Emmy. Seeing her when she was absolutely on fire professionally and getting the recognition from her peers was extremely rewarding. But I have to say that right at this moment, as I'm about to hand her an award myself, I'm even more proud. Because what she does for our community is even more important. So. Now I get to say, ladies and gentlewomen, Jane Lynch.
Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Boy, that was really nice. It is very hard to be me. Thank you so much. Happy anniversary, NCLR. Oh, thank you, Kate Clinton, for being so funny. And Wilson, you were just a mess up here, Laura, and I just enjoyed watching you get so verklempt over these kids, and it's just so wonderful meeting you kids and sharing the stage with you. You know, my living openly as a gay person it isn't so much a courageous thing, it's more of a result of my poor impulse control. I move fast through life in many things. I don't always think before I act. So what one may call courage is actually me putting my head down and plowing headlong into a circumstance. As my wife let you know. Isn't it, she has this sweet face, and when she says muff diver, it's like, you make that sound like tea and crumpets. Oh my God, the metaphors continue. I actually wrote this. Having just recently come up for air. I can take this on the road. Oh, wow. These are what you call happy accidents, which is also the title of my book. That Laura wrote for me, basically. Having recently just come up for air, I am actually taking in my circumstances. I'm appreciating and meditating on where I am today, my surroundings, and my thoughts about the impact my family has on others. Now that I am here, an openly gay woman married to another gay woman, thankfully, if she's gay also, with a child, an adorable but smaller version of her mother with newly installed braces on her teeth, I have become quite aware and take seriously where we stand, what we stand for and model for kids all over the world. And I'm so proud to be sharing the stage with our 6 kids from the Anoka-Hennepin School District. At such a young age to endure the slings and arrows of simply standing up for who you are. And I just want you kids to know that bravery does not exist if there isn't fear. It doesn't exist. You have to be in fear in order to do something brave. So if you felt afraid or scared out of your wits, just know that we are even more proud of you. And we love you, we're proud of you, we're glad that you're here tonight, and we look forward to watching you fulfill the promise of your fabulous life, which of course is your birthright, because being gay is no longer a death sentence. And I personally always like to give I guess it never was a death sentence, but you know, I remember when I was a kid and I realized I was gay, I was like, oh no, don't let me not only be too tall and too weird, now I'm gay. Luckily, I had an affinity for the Peter Pan collar, so I passed as straight for a good long time. Personally, I always give thanks to those of real courage who came before me, people like Ellen, Melissa, Lily, Rosie. I love what Dan Savage is doing with his It Gets Better campaign. I mean, I think that is one of the most effective tools out there for helping kids is you know, your situations, I mean, you guys made your situations better. That's fantastic, but that doesn't happen for everybody. And that they can go to this YouTube channel and watch all of these people tell them we love you and it will get better, I think is very powerful. So I love you, Dan Savage. And of course, I am deeply grateful to Kate Kendall and NCLR, all the people who work for NCLR. I know you're not getting rich doing this, and you're doing it because you love your work and you're being of service, and we are all so grateful. As Laura said, we met at this event 3 years ago, and when it was Lara receiving an award, the Justice Award. And for me, it was love at first sight, and it grew all the more when I saw how beautifully she loves both of her children and how she nurtures them. Laura's perseverance in her fight to be reunited with her older daughter now safeguards all out-of-state adoptions in Florida, same-sex or otherwise. And we're so grateful to Kate and Shannon Minter. We're so grateful to you. The work you did for Lara and for everybody is amazing. And for NCLR for standing with Lara and representing her in this successful action. I can also say that I am so moved tonight because not only did my wife give me an award, it's her birthday today. You know, in these first 3 years, day to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Lara, happy birthday to you. The first 3 years of our relationship really have been all about me. And tonight I want to salute you. Thank you for being on this wonderful, crazy ride we've been on. And thank you, NCLR, and keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much.